Tuesday, June 23rd.
09.
What edition of the Uncut Sports is? I don't know.
Like 1,000,010. We do shows all the time.
We're
anyway,
still doing this shit.
UFC 100. That's the big event coming up.
Yes.
It's a big gala they're having.
Yeah.
They're having like a week before. They're having Fan Fest and all this. Hackleman will be out there with a tent. But anyway,
yeah.
The UFC 100 card, I would say, hands down, is loaded. I think, me personally, the UFC should go to every other month and put up cards like this one instead of bombarding us with crap like they did last week.
Because I'm going to go out on a limb right now, and UFC 100 is great, but what are they going to do after UFC 100? People be like, oh, you know, UFC 101, Anderson Silva and Forrest and shit. But I tell you what, the problem is boxing right now is very exciting. Yeah. Very exciting.
Yeah, I even admitted to that. Big Ragu is the man to go to for boxing. This is 3 weeks in a row we've shouted him out, but that just shows you how much confidence we have in Big Ragu.
He knows his shit.
Yes. Now, on to the card for UFC 100. Let's start with the first fight that'll be on TV. It is, okay, look, I don't know how to say dude's name. I'm not even going to pretend it.
Yoshihiro Akiyama versus Alan Belcher.
There you go.
Bam! That was nice, son.
Yeah.
Don't even fucking come up in this motherfucker and say I said that shit wrong. Because I don't care.
Who you got winning?
Huh?
Who you got winning? Exactly. On to the next fight. This one is Micheal Bisping versus Dan Henderson. The TUF finale just finished since I got shit for calling it tough enough last time.
Right.
Oh well.
But the guy was cool about it.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was really cool about it. You just fucked it up, man. So admit it, okay?
Such is life.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue to fuck
Who do you want
to
win this fight?
I want Bisping because I like him. I like Bisping because he's cocky, but he was cocky towards his own team. It's not like he was rubbing it in the American's face. He was cheering on his own guys and things like that. But
I thought he was cocky.
Okay. I like his cockiness.
I thought he was kind of a dick, though, when it came down to the shit with switching the times. You remember that part?
Anyway, the winner of this fight fights Anderson Silva. We only have 10 minutes. No one cares about switching time.
That's so. I want to let you know.
Kevin wants Henderson to win because he wants Henderson to beat Anderson Silva. I want Bisping to win because I just like him. Anyway, on to John Fitch.
Yes.
Versus Paulo
Thiago. Yeah. Paulo Thiago. I want John Fitch to win. I'm going to tell you why I want John Fitch to win, because he looks like the crazy actor, shorty. John Malkovich.
That dude beat my ass in the video game.
Have you ever seen him?
Shit. Nope.
He looks like John Malkovich, shorty.
Okay. So there's Kevin's prediction. Now on to the main one of the, I guess, the headliner fight, but not the main event.
Good shit.
Is GSP versus Thiago Alves. Right. Now they say GSP is a big welterweight. Then Thiago is huge as a welterweight.
Thiago Alves is thick as shit.
He's
man.
massive.
You know what's? I mean, GSP is probably one of the best rounded fighters out there right now. He improves every fight. But I tell you what, man, this guy is a big, thick guy. He could give him some trouble. Yeah. He could. I could really see this guy beating GSP, and I know I should have just caught those words before they came out of my mouth, because there's just loads of niggas on GSP's nuts.
Well, I like GSP. I think he fights hard. I think he trains hard. He truly is. It could be the face of the UFC if they want him to be.
But he can get beat.
Oh, anybody can get beat. Yeah. I think that's been proven time and time again. And to prove that even more, look at the Frank Mir versus Brock Lesnar, which is the unification of the heavyweight fight.
What did you think about this fight, man? Seriously, do you think it was lucky that Mir caught him? I thought that was experience. I mean, I think, you know.
Yeah, I think it's experience in being in the ring. I don't think it's going to happen again.
What do you think is going to happen?
I think Lesnar's going to beat him. I really do.
You think he's going to go straight silver back on him?
He could. I mean, he's just so big and so strong and so quick. How do you train for that? You cannot duplicate that in training.
It's like getting attacked by gorillas, seriously. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, man. See, y'all motherfuckers, man. See, George thinks I've got jokes. I'm not. It's like...
Because Kevin gets attacked by gorillas.
I mean, could you imagine? Oh, shit, my seat.
On the routine.
Right, yeah. I've been out there with Diane Fossey, man. The motherfuckers came at me. I didn't know what to do.
Anyway, you guys out there, let us know what you think's going to happen. Tell us how dumb we are, because, I mean, you're going to anyway.
Wow.
Now, on to the TUF, or the Ultimate Fighter 9 finale. Yeah. UK swept. I don't think anyone expected that, because the odds-on favorite from show number 1, DeMarcus Johnson, who I watched the first 2 episodes and thought he was a complete loudmouth. Right. But then I read his blogs, and it's also TV. I mean, they edit that. It's what, a couple months in a house, no TV, no internet, no news.
I thought the UK would win.
I really thought Johnson was going to beat Wilkes, but Wilkes just pummeled Johnson.
The reason I thought, this is my and I'll make it fast. The reason I thought UK would win, because they don't have, here in the US, they have a lot of lines to get to be a pro MMA fighter and to get exposure. Whereas in the UK, they don't seem like they have as much. So a lot of these guys sit in these, you know, they don't get exposure. So their amateurs are very mature amateurs. I mean, they've been fighting for a long time, whereas our guys, you know,
very green.
Yeah, they're very green, man. And I just thought that they would fare better than the Americans, and they ended up doing.
And the big thing that came out of Tough or the Ultimate Fighter 9 finale was, did Chris Lytle tap or not? I didn't see the fight, but supposedly at the end of round 1, Chris Lytle, they said he tapped,
right,
but it didn't get picked up, and Lytle went on to win that fight by decision. So,
Big Daddy Stevenson had a great win against Diaz.
Yes.
I mean, that was a good fight. I mean, that was a big win for us, Stevenson.
Now, here's my question.
Right.
With Clay Guida and Diego Sanchez putting on a great final fight.
The shit was retarded. It was just crazy.
Yeah, that was a great fight, but Diego Sanchez ended up winning by split. Now, the next UFC, you have Kenny Florian versus BJ Penn.
Right.
Now, does Diego get the winner of that? Does he get a title shot?
Without a doubt.
Okay.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, he's going to get. I mean, but that Clay Guida, that mug is crazy.
Yeah,
he's like Michael Myers from the Halloween movies. What, man? I'm telling you, man. I'm on a roll because this Red Bull's got me fired up. But look, he got kicked so hard and said, "Bow!" Right, and he was like, "Now what? What next?"
Can you really mess with a dude whose nickname is the Carpenter? I mean, seriously, that dude's nickname is the Carpenter. On to more MMA news. Over at Affliction, they decided, Andrei Arlovsky, we don't have room for you anymore. Take him.
See, that's what happens when you take a fight and you take it short notice. George tried to lecture me on this shit early, saying they probably threw. You said, "Oh, they probably threw him extra $50,000." Man.
Exactly.
Huh?
All right. Here's your thing. You're training for a boxing match, but this fat little white guy comes up and goes, "Here's $50,000 if you take this fight in 2 weeks." I mean, on top of whatever we're paying you, because you know he pulls down about $250,000.
Oh, so you're trying to role play like I'm Arlovsky?
Yeah.
All right, come on, step to me. I'll tell you just
$50,000 to fight Brett Rogers.
I'll fuck that nigga up.
See? Thank you. Come on, man. There's no one on that side of the camera that wouldn't.
But it didn't go down like that, son.
No, it definitely didn't.
Right.
Now.
Okay.
Hockey's over.
Yes.
Basketball's over. No one's really paying attention to baseball unless you're Alex Ewing.
Hi, Alex.
But it's football season right now. Football season starts. Right. So, in the big news in football season, or at least for Kevin and I, who's going to have a better season? Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson or Terrell I can't find a place to live in Buffalo Owens?
Right. The battle of the big mouths.
Yeah.
I have to go with Ocho Cinco.
Ocho Cinco's out there training with Freddie Roach now.
Working on his hands. He's doing everything. I think he's in an area that he's used to being in. He's not making a move. You know, I mean, he's getting desperate. Shit, he straight up said, "I'll move in with Carson Palmer." And Carson Palmer's wife was like, "Shit, you ain't bringing that Ocho Cinco up in my kitchen, motherfucker. Not today, Junior. Take your gold teeth and stay the fuck out of my house."
He only wears them on Sundays.
Huh?
He only wears them on Sundays.
Well, that's one too many days for Carson Palmer's wife. You know what I'm saying? She's like, "Oh, no. Keep that nigga on the street. He ain't coming up in my fucking shit."
I bet he's a good dude behind closed doors.
I'm sure he is.
Now, so for you guys out there, who's going to do better? Terrell Owens in Buffalo with a new quarterback and a new system and a new the same throw me the ball because I'm open attitude, or Chad, I'm training as hard as I can and everything I can to be a better wide receiver than I was last year, Ocho Cinco?
I just think that T.O. is not going to have. First of all, I don't think he has the chemistry. He's got to develop that with this new quarterback. I think you've got a strong receiver, Lee Evans. I think is better than any other receiver on the Bengals right now. So I think Ocho Cinco is the dominant receiver. He's the go-to man. Whereas
Hushmanzada's gone.
Yeah, Hushmanzada's gone. I mean, there's nobody else really there in
now,
Cincinnati.
Let me ask you this. With Hushmanzada gone, does that mean Chad Johnson's going to see more double teams? And he might have a harder time getting off.
That's true. That's a good point. I never thought of it that way.
And let's face it, the other kid, Chad Henry? Or not Chad Henry, what's his name? The other wide receiver who's in jail. Yeah, Henry.
Huh? Chris Henry.
Chris Henry. Yeah. That guy, Jesus. He should be in jail now. I mean, there's a turnstile for him in jail.
Yeah, he's always getting in and out. That's just for all the Bengals. But, I mean...
And Dante Stallworth got suspended indefinitely.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And so did Pac-Man Jones a year ago. And he was back in the league.
Well, we'll see. But can Stallworth
breaking up hotels like shit?
Can Stallworth not play bumper cars with people? I'm just saying.
Oh my God, Shorty, he wrote a fat check. They're like, we're so sorry. He's like, this is $2 million. Gonna make you sorry. They're like, just forget that motherfucker.
How are we doing on time?
Man, we got about 30 seconds left.
Redskins, for all you people who are Redskins fans, take your tailgating shit to the back of the bus.
It's fucked up.
The Rosa Parks thing.
Dan Snyder, you fat little midget bitch. You're fucking up a blue collar city that used to be blue collar fans. Definitely a white collar city.